No, I don't need to shave. I look great. Just start. Hey, welcome back to Dirty Vineyard. Today I'm going to talk about trimming or pruning. And there's a lot to it. And probably what you're going to find out is I do the most work down here.
My wife and I have one hard and fast rule when it comes to the vineyard. She's in charge of vines, and I'm in charge of infrastructure. You know, things I'm qualified for, like digging holes.
Hey, look at this. These are real live grapes now. These are post-blossom and they're looking pretty good. And now if we're gonna trim this, we're gonna prune this, these grapes have to be taken into consideration.
Now that all our kids moved out, finally, we turned our attention to this vineyard. I think we did a pretty good job on most of our kids.
Now, if you think that she's just leaving these willy-nilly on the rows, that's not true either. What I do is I come through and mulch all this stuff every week and a half or so.
So I might go through and some of these guys like this that stick out into the aisle, they don't have any grapes on them. By trimming those off,
You're giving more energy to the plant.
that removes some of the canopy so the grapes are exposed.
How do you know how high to go? Because there's some high ones right over there that you missed.
Well, if I think that, like these I'll do, if I think that they're going to get caught in the wind.
And there's no grapes on those. No possible way they're going to have grapes.
No.
If my wife's not in the house, she's down here, tending to the vineyard, while I do important work, like flying a drone.
One of the things that happens if you trim too early is that where you trim, the grapevine will send out new shoots and stuff. But these guys, and they're doing that a little bit, some of these that I pruned earlier, they...
Hang on, let me come over there and look.
So this I pruned earlier and it sent out some new shoots based on the split, but not much is going to happen now because it's getting into the hot part of the summer and they don't grow that much, so that's okay. Yeah, and next thing is going to be come through and thin some of the grapes. So these grape clusters, you only want like 2 or 3 grape clusters per vine. And some of these that are too high like this, I'll probably trim off because I kind of want them in the canopy between the two.
Well, let me ask you this question. Is trimming a one-day deal or is it a maintenance deal?
It's a maintenance deal. It's like a constant, yeah, because you always miss some too. So you have to come through here and see something you didn't see the first time.
How is this dog any part of trimming? Or does he just get in the way?
He's helpful.
He doesn't seem helpful.
My contribution to the vineyard is, well, just above what the dogs do, which is hanging around and pretty much being a nuisance.
These Albarinos have lots of little clusters of grapes. They don't seem to get very big. I mean, some of these clusters are pretty good, but for the most part, they have pretty small clusters of grapes. But over in the Arintos over here, they're gargantuan.
All right, hang on. Let me see that horrible weapon that you have. It's by Coham, and this basically saves hands.
Yeah.
However,
It also cuts wires.
don't cut another wire. I'm tired of restringing wires. Because everyone knows he does the real work here. So you come out here every day and just check stuff.
Pretty much. Maybe every 2 or 3 days. If it's windy, we come out here and look and see if there's any branches that have been broken to the wind or if they've been knocked off their wire supports. Then we have to come back through and tie them back up.
Like this guy right here. So that guy should go through the double wire.
Yeah, exactly, but he's not tall. This wire's kind of high, so he's not quite tall enough to get there. Maybe he'll stay.
You could check tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow.
Where are we? Are we down in the, are we still in the Arintos or are we in the Graciano patch?
So if you want someone to show you how to use a shovel, post hole digger, a lawnmower, then I'm your guy.
All right, so check this out. You have to move your arm, I guess. Look, here we are in the Arinto patch, and these guys are still flowering. And so they'll be grapes, what do you think, in a week?
Yeah, probably in a week or so.
All right, here's our problem children, our Gracianos. What would you do about that? Would you stuff it through the wire, or would you just get rid of it?
I'm gonna stuff it through the wire as well if I can. There we go.
All right, that was not so. What about this guy though? So what do you do on these guys?
Well, I don't really want to cut them off just because these, well, and I just broke it. That always happens. So now I just leave it.
If it isn't obvious that I do most of the work here, now it should be. Where are we at on the Gracianos? Are we still blooming? Yeah.
I saw some grapes down there.
You want to take two on that sneeze?
Oh, look at these grapes right here.
Have you seen grapes yet?
Oh yeah, look at
This vineyard came along by pure happenstance. And I guess my wife contributes a little.
this. Look at that.
Oh, so these are grapes? These are post-blossom.
Yeah.
How about that? If you think we're impressed with our Gracianos, we are. Last year we got a whole lot of nothing out of 100 vines. And so this year it's pretty impressive that we're getting anything. Do I look good?
Oh, you?
Yeah, me.
Yeah. Or the hatchet.
Oh, you're talking about the hatchet?
Yeah.
Yay. All right, thanks for visiting Dirty Vineyard. I'll see you next time.